Good morning, everyone.
She picked out the biggest one. She's ready. Come on, Liz, get your toy and let's go. She's ready to go. We're going out then. Come on, Lucy. Come on, get your toy and let's go. Let's go to the car. Come on. I know it's okay. Let's go, Lucy. Get your toy and let's go. Let's go to the car. Thank you.
Yeah, big things in store indeed. How is everyone today? Finally, it's warming up here. Thank God. It was like winter weather, uh, rainy, damp, cold, a little bit breezy. Not too bad on the breeze, on the wind, but the cold coming on the end of some very breezy days for sure after rain. Hope everyone's having a great hump day, Wednesday. Uh, let's see. This is so true. So true. At first, when I saw it, I thought he's hiking his leg on the cat's bed, but that's not it at all. The way your fella gets into bed at 3 a.m. after saying it's 5 p.m., that he was only going for a couple pints. Looked like he's hiking his leg there at first, but he's just like, maybe she won't notice. Just, oh, hi there. I was only going for a couple pints. Yeah, we want beer. Uh-huh. 90 years ago, 90 years ago today, President Roosevelt signed the Cullen Harrison Act legalizing low alcohol beer and wine. It went into effect April 7th. So, aren't you glad of that? 32 years ago, yesterday, was the Lost Boys was released at the movie theaters. Yeah. Let's see. We have a message from Freddie. All of a sudden, oh no!
Stick that in your VCR. Suck on it.
Stick that in your VCR and suck on it. Absolutely, Freddie. The newer generation doesn't even know what a VCR is. But hey, happy birthday to William Shatner. Of course, here he is depicted in an episode playing his brother in the series. That is killed. Uh, Only difference is the suit and mustache, maybe a little makeup. Shadowhawk, Hal, good sir. Good morning to you as well. I know you're probably getting ready for work. But William Shatner's birthday today. Woo-hoo. I believe he's 92. Now this is something you might want to try with your cat. I thought this was pretty cool. Yeah, just make fun of him, right? Just put up little cards there with little human expressions. Cat'll love it. Love you for it. If he doesn't scratch your eyes out. Now this is for Shadowhawk. I guess I should say that, but no. Godzilla versus Space Godzilla. You know, he's got to have this action figure and add it to his collection. There you go, Shadowhawk. Space Godzilla. Your all-time favorite. Yes, I am preempted. Shh, for Kate. Yes. Yeah, she'll probably be in here. She probably will. Submitted for your approval. Yeah, this is we played this before, but it is such a classic. I don't know why the audio is just so. I mean, I already have my audio turned down quite a bit, but these old commercials and things like that, it's amazing just how it blows you out. Mind control, maybe? An oldie but a goodie. Let's check it out. Time for a commercial.
Secret Sam.
Where?
Secret Sam.
Here!
Secret weapon in this case shoots from inside.
Secret Sam!
This is Secret Sam.
Really? It's going to do that to me? Sucker.
Case shoots from inside.
Secret Sam!
This is Secret Sam. His assignment, danger.
Looks like he's playing baseball, but watch. It's the Secret Sam bazooka.
Through Secret Sam's periscope, you see him, but he can't see you. And Secret Sam's hidden camera is taking his picture right now. Suddenly you're discovered. Hand over real photograph.
Cane shooter, pipe shooter, soup bat, palm binoculars, six finger.
Buffering.
And the fantastic camera book. Only under $2 in stores right now from Secret Sam.
Secret Sam. Secret Sam.
Yeah, by Topper Toys. Yeah. Of course, that was, I'm sure, during the 60s, right? Could have been in the 50s. I don't know. I would say 60s. Oh, 1965. Okay, the year I was born. So 57 years ago. That would have been a thing, right? I found this funny here. Just scenes from Spider-Man, one of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Please promise me you won't stop with you'll stop with the conspiracy theories. Peter Parker says the new digital currency will have expiration dates and purchase restrictions. Yeah, could be. Yeah. See, I don't have a Shadowhawk here to keep me out of trouble. Oh, great. Wraith of God, second printing. Look at that cover. Heck yeah, Aaron Lopresti knocking it out of the park. A little werewolf goodness for Shadowhawk, who's not here. He's tiptoeing through the tulips. Perfect Squirrel Feeder. You've probably seen this. This has been on YouTube. It's kind of neat, huh? Those horror fans out there. There's people that are preparing for Halloween all year long. They're just into horror movies. Like, now, I did drop the link to the an interview about the Gorgo figure in the chat when we started. So that's up on YouTube now. You can go check that out. Great New York Gorgo funding right now. It's fully funded. It will go into production. It's just perks. I plan on buying one eventually later this year. Gotta have a Gorgo, man. That's gonna go great with my Godzillas. It'll look great in the backdrop too, especially in that Big Ben. Oh man, that's gonna look awesome. We may have to when we and that starts to ship. I think Halloween. But there's a full interview with the person putting this out on YouTube. So you might want to check that out. The link is right there in the chat. It is a lengthy interview. Remembering Carl Malden today on his birthday. He died at 97 years old in 2009. I first saw Carl Malden probably in Streets of San Francisco that ran from 1972 to 1977 with Michael Douglas starting off. And then I guess Richard Hatch was in it with him as well. Richard Hatch, who used to play Apollo. I don't remember that, but he played in the original Battlestar Galactica on TV. So that was kind of a surprise to see him on there. I guess I knew there was a switch. It's been so many years, though. I saw this when it originally aired. Look at that, young Michael Douglas. Great show. I think I had the first, I know I had the first 2 seasons. I might have the first 3. And they hold up very well, I think. They're very enjoyable. Of course, Carl Malden coming out. This was really his first TV series. He was primarily up to that time an actor in movies, but acting jobs were few and far between. This looks like Shadowhawk in me. This is giraffes fighting. It looks like how we fight, spar and verbally and everything. Oh yeah, think so. Yeah. Man, break a neck, man. Wow. There's got to be a more effective way than slamming your head into the neck of another one. I don't know. To each his own. Carl Malden was born in 1912. He did, like I said, Streets of San Francisco, but he also did many, many movies: Baby Doll, Hotel, One-Eyed Jacks, Dead Ringer, Patton, Wild Rovers, Streetcar, Named Desire, Gypsy, On the Waterfront, Nevada Smith. He played the villain in that. He was opposite Steve McQueen. Had to think there. Cincinnati Kid, again against Steve McQueen. Birdman of Alcatraz, $1 Billion Brain, The Gunfighter. So many things. Of course, William Shatner, he's 92 today. Star Trek 66 to 69, Boston Legal 2004 to 2008, Star Trek film franchise, of course, Judgment at Nuremberg, The Intruder, The Outrage, Visiting Hours, Twilight Zone, Airplane 2, Big Bad Mama, Babysitter, Columbo, you name it. Just so many things. Yesterday on TV, J.R. Ewing was shot by an unseen assailant on the season-ending episode of Dallas. So that would have been 43 years ago. 43 years ago, JR was shot. Isn't that amazing? Here's a Far Side King Kong gag. We better put King Kong up there for this. There we go. We'll leave him up there. How dare you? The fortune teller is reading his line, and he says you should definitely stay away from short blondes and tall buildings. Yeah, I know it wasn't that funny, but hey, it is what it is. Justice for Rising Mandela. Okay. Hey Rex and Shadowhawk. Tree Goblin says, how's it going, Tree? Is Rising being boy? Is Rising being a bad boy? I hadn't heard of late. Out of the Loop. Of course, great Gary Larson Far Side cartoon from 1981. Yesterday was Timothy Dalton's birthday. I think we mentioned that. This is awesome, man. This footage, massive Komodo dragons fighting. And they are massive. Man. Don't want to mess around with them. I wouldn't be standing as close as I am to them, as that crowd is to them. Look at them, man, squaring off. Boy, it didn't take them long to engage either. Sniff your nose and wow. Oh, wow. Whoa, flip him. Oh, you better stay down. Oh, gosh, that didn't, yeah. Let's watch that one more time. Look how massive these things are, man. Modern day dinosaurs. Of course, it could be filmed up close, look larger than it is, but Komodo dragons are pretty big. Just saying. Just saying, man. That was some pretty impressive display. I wouldn't want to be in between them. John, you've probably seen this. This has been up for a while. I've ignored it for a while. Finally played it. I thought it was hilarious. John Cleese, hilarious and wonderful eulogy in 1989 for his friend, collaborator, and fellow Monty Python, Graham Chapman. Have you seen this? This was in December of 1989. Memorial service for him.
Graham Chapman, co-author of the Parrot Sketch, is no more. He had ceased to be. Bereft of life, he rests in peace. He's kicked the bucket, hopped the twig, bit the dust, snuffed it, breathed his last, and gone to meet the great head of light entertainment in the sky. And I guess that we're all thinking how sad it is that a man of such talent, of such capability.
Hello, Kate.
The kindness, of such unusual intelligence, should now so suddenly be spirited away at the age of only 48, before he'd achieved many of the things of which he was capable, and before he'd had enough fun. Well, I feel that I should say nonsense. Good riddance to him, the freeloading bastard. I hope he's tried. And the reason I feel I should say this is he would never forgive me if I didn't. If I threw away this glorious.
Oh, really? Really? It's just getting good.
Well, I feel that I should say nonsense.
There we go.
Good riddance to him, the freeloading bastard. I hope he's tried. And the reason I feel I should say this is he would never forgive me if I didn't. If I threw away this glorious opportunity to shock you all on his behalf. Anything for him but mindless good taste. I could hear him whispering in my ear last night as I was writing this. All right, please, he was saying, you're very proud of being the very first person ever to say shit on British television. If this service is really good, just for starters, I want you to become the first person ever at a British memorial service to say fuck.
Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Oh, well. Hokey by Roger Stern and Terry Austin. I have to get a copy of this. That's cool. It's from Marvel Superheroes 103, 1981. Wow, I never saw this one. Never saw this one. Would have picked it up if I'd seen it, just for the sheer oddity of it. Wow. Yeah, I've got to get a copy of that. I think that's a real thing. Sort of an Archie takeoff. Done by Marvel. Odd things like that have true collectability, I think. Oh, today was the debut also of this show. Let's take a look at the opener to this show. This is one that I watched for a long time until it got a little, I think you can tell just by the opening graphics what it is. It's Charlie's Angels.
Once upon a time, there were 3 little girls who went to the police academy. And they were each assigned very hazardous duties. But I took them away from all that, and now they work for me. My name is Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie's Angels. Charlie's Angels, the anniversary of it premiering on TV back in 47 years ago. Yesterday, in 1976, think about that. 47 years ago, bicentennial year, 1976. I never really I thought it was so cool as a kid that bicentennial year, America's 200 years old. Election year, I believe it was, when they elected Jimmy Carter, who's now still alive, but he's in hospice care at home. And so I'm sure that we'll be having a funeral for him eventually. Of course, we always knew that. I think he's 98 years old, longest living president right now. But bicentennial year, just in a few years, in 2026, will be 250 years. Isn't that amazing? Our nation will be 250 years old. As far as being, a thing. Now, I must check out this. King Vidor's masterpiece engrosses me with each revisit, this person says. The Crowd is an all-time silent and magnificent picture, period. The authenticity and emotions resonate as much now as then. When Vidor executes dramatically, what Vidor executes dramatically is art. Yeah, I mean, they were going for an artistic film in a lot of these silent movies. What do you mean, Kate? Tell you what I bought off eBay. The last thing I bought off eBay was, I haven't been buying anything off eBay. The last thing I believe I bought was a Doctor Who DVD, the fairly it's been out months now, but probably about 2 months ago, the Doctor Who animated Abominable Snowman series, and that was a lost classic, and it's been since animated. And why my friend did not send that to me in the box that he sent me a telephone with to replace my current Grievous telephone. Hey, good stuff. I do not know. So I have bought nothing on eBay for a long time, a couple months at least. Let's take a look at this. I really need to see this movie. I have not seen it. It's a silent classic called The Crowd. Gotta love that opener. That's a lot of desk. Wow. That's amazing. And that's just, that's just a few seconds of film. Going into the building, down to the person's nameplate. Great introduction to the character. I have not seen that. I don't know. They didn't give a year. I'll have to look that up. It's called The Crowd. It is a silent movie. I don't know when that was exactly made. This is the earliest known original color film of London, shot in 1924. So that's kind of interesting. Color film was not that prevalent in 1924, of course. I think we can kill the music to this. No need for the music. Just watch the visuals here. This is the first color film from 1924 in London. Early color film. Early color film. Very expensive. Very expensive to shoot this much footage in color back then. 1924. And this goes on for like 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And that might not, that's just the limit probably on Twitter. Hey, Donut. There's your icon. Man, things are moving slow ever since I moved, put that thing on here. I'm going to have to really disable that. Take Pal Rider's advice and disable that. Get that out of there somehow. Never, ever, I don't care how tempted you are, allow cookies. It's just spam. It's just, I hate it. I hate how they set things up. But this is the earliest color footage in London. In 1924. Remember the Blitz? A lot of these buildings probably don't exist after the Nazi rockets hit London in the 40s. Long gone. And then what did remain from this time period has probably been torn down. Very few of these buildings probably exist in London anymore. Rex knows all about that age period. I just find it fascinating to see old film, especially in color, to see what is their hat's color, what is the hat color, what is the buildings, what they're wearing, look like back in 1924, to transport yourself back to that time. What would life have been like? How would it have affected you? Today is, I'm going to have to write a poem. Today is World Poetry Day. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Now this is a comic that I've never seen. I don't think, and I have a lot of these. Um, the DC Comics presents number 72. That's one of the last ones to come out, though. So definitely missed this one, but interesting cover. Definitely Superman, Phantom Stranger, and the Joker that seems to have some type of magical power. So on the cover, so that's enticing. I would like to own majority of those DC Comics presents. I do have a good start on that. See these things pop up. Happy birthday to Popeye, comic book and longtime newspaper strip artist, great Bud Sigendorf. Here's a picture of him having drawn Popeye there. 1975, because he's got David there. Of course, he's long past, but remembering him, I like to remember these artists on their birthdays at least, or the date of death. I found this funny. Rock Hudson, Terry Moore, Robert Mitchum, and Marilyn Monroe at a Hollywood party in 1953. Now, Robert Mitchum's kind of copping a look at, I think, her breastises there. They're kind of looking at Marilyn, but he's looking downward. Yeah, and I'm sure Marilyn's probably conscious of that too by her eyes. I just found that funny that Robert Mitchum's like, scoping it out. Who wouldn't, right? Eagle Rider, good morning to you. How are you? See, I clicked show there when I said hello, and it doesn't come up immediately. What's the deal? I know what the deal is. Of course, with those long lashes, you never know. But yeah, Robert Mitchum's looking at that cleavage. I never noticed this because it probably went by so quick. Hitler committing suicide being a mere footnote in the papers when compared to a rabbit and turtle are racing today. Yeah, I never noticed that, or if I did, and I had to blow it up and look at it. It's right down there underneath the champ and the challenger. The very Bugs Bunny looking rabbit, sort of below, it says, straight below the rabbit, it says, praise Lord, Navy chaplain finally found. And then right next to it is Adolf Hitler commits suicide. Japanese cruiser is blown something. Party victory and large votes seen in Illinois. Let's see, capture of 40 seats in the House. Held probable 10 short wave radio stations licensed by U.S. Just different headlines in the Chicago Sun Tribune or Trebank. It looks like hair races tortoise today. Yeah, but Adolf Hitler self deletes there, and the race gets better coverage. I would nag you to let me on, but I can't get the link, so you send it to me. Twitter is hella stupid. Huh. Interesting. It's stupid, huh? Troubles with the Twitter. You ain't seen nothing yet. Maybe that's where it's stuck in my head for today's title. Yeah, 4:30, April 30th, the Devil Flyer launches on Fund My Comic. Just to let you know. This is the headquarters of the India National Fisheries Board. That's hilarious. Yeah, I work at the fishery board. Like, everyone starts to laugh because they know what building you work in. This is my friend Gil. I've been locked out for 3 days on a dumbass appeal cause, apparently calling myself a redneck hillbilly. It's hate speech and harassment. Wow. Amazing. That is so screwed up. I don't have to tell you, do I? That is so screwed up. Now, yesterday, we celebrated Droopy. Happy birthday, Droopy. 80 years old. Droopy's an animated character from the golden age of American animation. He is an anthropomorphic white basset hound with a droopy face, hence his name. He was created in 1943 by Tex Avery for theatrical cartoon shorts produced by the Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer Cartoon Studio. Essentially the polar opposite of Avery's other MGM character, the loud and wacky screwy squirrel. Droopy moves slowly and lethargically, speaks in jolly, monotone voice, and though hardly an imposing character, is shrewd enough to outwit his enemies. When finally roused to anger, often by a bad guy laughing heartily at him, Droopy is capable of beating adversaries many times his size with a comical thrashing, says Wikipedia. Yeah, and he speaks like Truman Capote. Just saying. So happy birthday, Droopy. We didn't give him enough love yesterday. Just have to give him some love. I mean, Droopy's one of the best animated characters of all time. Happy birthday to American actress Reese Witherspoon. She's 47 years old today. I'm really not familiar with Reese Witherspoon, but yeah, 47. Okay. Happy birthday, Reese. Reese's Pieces. Mm-hmm. Now, I believe I'll have to check this out. I believe this might be the picture that I have autographed by William Shatner, because I do have one of him in his uniform, and this looks a lot like it. So, and those do command a pretty good price, I'm told, if you can have an old photo of him in his uniform and have it signed, other than like one from TJ Hooker, Publicity, because that's what he's gonna. He could just retire, forget the Twilight Zone episodes or any of the other stuff he did. I mean, Star Trek's it, it'll ever be Captain Kirk, and that's it for a lot of people. I know that. That's pretty much it for me. 3 years of television and you're done. You can retire happily. We played this once before. Now, is this going to act up on me? Okay. Here is William Shatner in his younger years singing Rocket Man, Elton John song.
I think it's going to be a long, long time. So touchdown brings me around again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out his fuse out here. Hello. And I think it's going to be a long, long time. The touchdown brings me around again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out his fuse out here alone. And I think it's going to be a long, long, long time. And I think it's going to be a long, long time. And I think it's going to be a long, long time. And I think it's going to be a long, long time. And I think it's going to be a long, long time.
Oh, wow. Okay. Shatner has never sang. He talks slow and pretends it is the same thing. Yeah. Well, make a career out of it. I don't know. JFK said in 1963, when power leads man towards arrogance, poetry reminds him of his limitations. When power narrows the areas of man's concern, poetry reminds him of the richness and diversity of his existence. When power corrupts, poetry cleanses. Happy National Poetry Day. Last night on Topic List, Jason Bascom was working on the line art for the Ashcan, the Cancerous Id that will be on the Absolute Trade campaign. I suppose he's meaning like a combination of the book into a trade paperback, so that'll be interesting. Probably Absolute 1 and 2. I don't know, with additional material. It'll be interesting to see what he's got. Oh, you really want to hang out? Well, I guess it's going to be a long, long time. I'm a rocket man. Yeah, awesome power of water. That's beautiful. Crack that rock. Yeah, I was drawing a little on Topic List last night. Completed a few pieces. Had a stream afterwards. Even did a little coloring. For the early crowd that may have been sleeping, I don't mind to show you. I don't mind to show you what I've worked on last night on Topic List. It's going to be a long, long time. So I finished that. I may do some more stuff in the foreground. That slaver there coming up out of the grave. I'm a rocking man. Did a quick bod. Didn't take me long, a couple of minutes. Yeah, it looks like it. Hey, don't be a hater. Did a little color fill in on the Killer Clown. And finished this slaver. I'm a rockin' man. So I got a little done. Didn't really feel like drawing on Topic List, so did a stream afterwards. Thought I should get smart ass. Yeah, smart ass. This was pretty cool. Someone did a mock-up of Godzilla. Some more lizard representation. In the old Marvel style trading cards. Let's see, Godzilla height, 150 feet, I suppose. It says M. I don't know what that is. To 184. Weight unknown. Battles fought, 17. Yeah, maybe up at that point. Wins 10, losses 5. Wow. Ties 2. Winning percentage 59%. Arch enemy Shield. Dr. Demonicus. Megan's first appearance, Godzilla, King of the Monsters, #1, August 1977. Did you know it has trivia there at the bottom? In his Marvel comic appearances, Godzilla Roar is spelled raw in elongated with an M. Okay. Should I read the rest of that? Yeah. Nah, not really. But that's pretty cool mock-up of Godzilla as a Marvel superhero card. I used to collect all those. I thought they were pretty basic at the time. They came out in 1990. This person, Marvel Universe 200 slab lot, now up for auction on eBay. Starting bid $2,000. That's $10 a slab. I don't know what they're calling a slab, but I guess maybe they're all graded. Wow, now that would be something now. If they're graded, yeah, they're probably worth $2,000. That's starting at $2,000. Wow, look at that. The pool table's full of slabbed cards. Pretty awesome collection. Not that impressive. Anybody could have put that together. And is it common cards? It's probably all common cards. Are they going to grade all at 10? I don't know. You tell me. Man, this computer's slow. Did you ever collect Marvel trading cards? I did. Termites got mine, believe it or not. Very colorful. Very basic cards. I mean, no frills to them, really. Now, there were some simple holograms. I'll tell you, Vince is one of the guys. He has a lot of those. Octagon dropped another trailer. So update on the trailer. Let's take a look at Octagon, Ryan's new trailer that he posted on Twitter. And I'm sure it's up on the campaign now as well with new graphics.
An electromagnetic disturbance on the ocean floor at the edge of the Bermuda Triangle is being investigated by a private interest research company. Their lead scientist, Dr. Ruby Freeman, discovers a portal to a hidden realm full of anthropomorphic marine mammals. The dolphin hybrids want to use the humans for their genetic experiments. Anthropomorphic walrus, Dr. Octagon, is not going to let that happen. "48 pages in full color by artist and writer Ryan James. Get it today on Indiegogo."
Yeah. Hey, Shadowhawk.
Hey, Rex. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning to you. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. I was having problems with my phone this morning. I don't know what was going on. So I got to work and I had to restart.
Yeah, a little crackly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it back.
Are you waiting on to go into work?
Yeah, I'm not in the parking lot. A cup of coffee.
Oh. Yeah, I've got some coffee with lime in it too. Was able to go out and get Abby some meals, some lime juice, some soda. Dillard dropped a new drawing. I may have showed this yesterday, but I'll show it again. Color pencil sketch on toned paper of the buckler. This is going to be part of his 12 12 page comic, which he was going to offer digitally, but I think he said that he's going to offer it as a physical thing now.
Yeah,
so
that's what he was
we'll
saying
see.
the other day.
Yeah, and he's been working on it, so
Okay.
that's good. I think he's really wanting to get a project out, as quickly as possible. I did want to show you this, Shadowhawk, before you had to go into work. This is, remember I told you that Godzilla was awesomely drawn by Art Adams.
Yeah.
Here's some Art Adams Godzilla pieces. I think you'd really like his run on Godzilla, because I did. Put out by Dark Horse Comics. Good stuff, man.
Yeah, I love Art
There's
Adams.
number one. Did you get any of those?
I think I still have one.
Did you get any of those when they came out?
No, I was out of it by then.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good run. Yeah.
Okay.
She
Go back
shushed
up
you.
to the top of the cat. I left something for you.
Now, did you ever see in 1981 a horror comic called The Being? I don't remember The Being. Did you ever? Here's just a short clip of it, Shadowhawk. The Being.
I don't remember it. Oh no, I don't remember him.
That's more disturbing than John Carpenter's It.
Yeah, he's pretty.
Really? The Thing, rather, not It, but yeah, he's pretty wild, isn't he? Cyclopean toothy thing. Here's speaking of Octagon, which we just showed the trailing. Here's I think I might have showed that yesterday. I don't know, but I'll show it again for those that missed it.
Yeah.
See there, we get pop-ups. We get freaking pop-ups now. But there's a close-up of the devil, the sea demon that he did. Kind of nice, huh? Kind of nice. See other artists do that. Rex, is it inappropriate to say justice for Rising? Well, I don't know. What's been going on with it, Rising? I don't know. This reminds me of Uncle Joe from Hellraiser. Laugh out loud. I don't remember Uncle Joe. Do you remember Uncle Joe from Hellraiser? Shadowhawk?
Yeah. The first movie, he's the body.
Here is another disturbing, speaking of John Carpenter's The Thing from 1982. Here is one of those Ghana posters, movie posters from Ghana. Kind of wild, huh?
Oh,
they're all wild out of that country. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one.
It's really wild. They all look hand done. It's just the imagery sometimes doesn't go with the movie. It's just pretty wild. Bubbles. Yeah, Bubbles. Yeah, I remember seeing The Thing at the drive-in theater.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe I saw it our local drive-in as well when it came out.
Here's you some Bernie Wrightson Conan.
Ooh,
that's pretty wild, huh? That's Bernie Wrightson Conan.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that's
That's different, huh?
Oh, yeah. Very clean.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I guess I'm going to have to head on in there in a minute. It was good to see everybody this morning, and I'll be back at 4.
All right.
All right. Have a great day,
Well, take
everybody.
care, Shadowhawk.
We'll see you this afternoon.
Yeah. Somebody interpret that for me. Yeah. A little choppy, kind of like my choppy ass theater. Buffalo Bill Cody, a picture of him in the 1910s. So in the Buffalo Bill Cody, still alive. It's interesting to see those old photos, especially of people that lived in a time where you might not have lived to be too old. You get shot down by somebody trying to gain a reputation. I thought this was interesting. A cosplayer doing a sort of Invisible Man cowboy.
What's up, dog? Hey, fellas. What up? Oh my God. That's awesome. Love it.
Invisible Man cowboy. Good morning, wise man. Or wise men. Oh. Wise men do seek him, Daria. This thing. Wise men do seek him. Let's see. Yeah, Chuck Jones. You gotta love the ending credits. Some of his cartoons. This is a quick one. I've always Tiny Crow says I've always loved seeing animators be very playful with the credits, such as this great final topper gag in Chuck Jones' Stop, Look, and Hasten, 1954. Yeah.
Meep, meep. Meep, meep. Meep, meep. Meep, meep.
Oh, folks. Yeah, why Cody had nothing on the Roadrunner. Roadrunner, if he catches you, you're through. Of course, that would come later, right? Much, much later. In the 70s. Yeah, poor Rising. Poor Rising. Rising will be fine. Rising will be fine. Felicia, where are you? Felicia. Right, Kate. Felicia, don't leave me. I have to finish my coffee. Have to do a million different things. Lots to do. You didn't see anything. I love that from the sort of a Jedi mind trick, right? You didn't see anything. These are not the droids you're looking for. Everyone have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed this hour-long stream. Good morning. It's hump day. It's not ha ha ha. It's moo ha 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 ha. Right? It's a little bit more maniacal than that. Needs to be anyway. Well, whatever. We will see you maybe at 4:00 for the 4:00 shadow. It's coming. Take care. Bow for now.